Hello Facebook, hello YouTube, how are you doing today? Welcome back to another video on my channel. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel or follow my page if you're watching this on Facebook, and follow along with whatever I'm up to. Coin collecting, dirt biking, drone photography, did I say metal detecting? Metal detecting, coin collecting. So that's our basic premise on this channel. That's what we do here, and we're based out of Nova Scotia. So today I have selected a new batch of coins, and then I also picked out some of the ones that we went through in the first video in the series and the second video in the series. In the first two videos of this series, I was using the GoPro to capture the coins in detail, and the GoPro is not good for that. So since then I made a change to my setup, as you can see, and yeah, and I've also learned some new stuff about the coins, including this, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But let's switch over to the regular with my smaller face, and I'm going to tell you something about my grandmother, and then we're going to dive right into the coins. So thanks for watching, let's get into it. Okay, let me start by just telling you a little bit about my grandmother. So, like I told you in the first series in this video, my grandmother had a few different professions. She was teaching for a while. She taught at that school in the community of Goffs. I found it was called Goffs. But then after she moved down here to where she lived until the house fire, for a number of years she did what was called as the postmaster. So she did the postal for the community. I think she probably really enjoyed that job because she liked this is something that doesn't really happen anymore, but back in my day, people would, believe it or not, they would go out and they would do this thing called visiting. They would visit people and just talk, you know. It's crazy to think about, I know, but my grandmother really loved visitors, so the post office job would have been right up her alley. Would have given her something to do, gave her a little bit of cash, and she would have been able to interact with people, which was her thing. So yeah, another little story about my grandmother there. She was a really great person. It's nice that I get to do this for you guys, and I get to, you know, think about her and stuff. It's nice. Okay, so let's get into this. So just yesterday, actually, I got interested in this because it's really irregularly sized, and I found out what it is. This is not a coin. It's a medal. It's a medal that was apparently given out for 2 Italian soldiers for a campaign that they did in Libya. It's silver. And it's pretty. Let's see if I can get that. It's very pretty. But it's not exceedingly rare or anything. So just a cool piece of history. I'm not going to do these in any real particular order or anything either. Maybe I'll stick to the old ones first, and I'll put a timestamp to where the new ones are, just in case you don't care about the old ones. We'll try to get through them half quick too, but some of them are just so beautiful I had to show them to you again. So this here is a half crown. Not exactly sure what country this... I don't see a British flag, but I assume that it comes from Britain. Just gorgeous coin. What was the year on that one? 1958, so not like super old. this one here, another one, but 1944. So this is going to have George on it. That's the one where I said about it looked like a Dolce & Gabbana symbol. And then when you were looking at it, it just looked like a fuzzy mess. Which I apologize about. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. But look at like the rim. Just a gorgeous coin, man. Alright, let's try to keep on with these, the ones that I already went through. Yeah, these are definitely ones that were in the old ones, but they're just so beautiful. So that's a 2 shilling, 1962, with our girl Liz on it. That one's a 57, so still Liz. We're not going to spend too much time on these. But look at the I don't know what kind of flower that is. But the flower in the middle. Is it a poppy? I don't think it's a poppy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's pretty though. And then this one, a new pence. 10 pence. 1969. Again, a really nice coin. Alright, I think that's going to be the last one in the shillings and such. Another 62. Okay. Oh, okay, this one's cool. So this one, 1925, and you'll see it has Rhineland on it. So this is it Deutschmark? Yeah, right. It's a Reichsmark, because Germany wasn't Germany at this time. But this coin is commemorating 1,000 years in the Rhineland, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 1,000 years of habitation in the Rhineland, I believe. And if you'll look, somebody who can read German would probably tell you that that means something about 1,000 years. And I could look it up, but I'm not gonna. But tell me that isn't cool. And that's one of the most that's one of the more valuable ones that I have so far. It's not super valuable. It's like, you know, I think in its value, in its shape, it's worth like 20-30 bucks. So let me show you this right quick. I found this at the beach a couple weeks ago, but I think it's cool. República de Cuba. 20 centavos. So Viante sounds like 5, some denomination of 5, but I don't know. Don't at me. Oh, I'm having a hard time here. There we go. Patria. Is that a Y? Anyway, Libertad. 900M. 1920. And here's the thing, I'm not so sure if this is actually a 1920 coin or if that 1920 just commemorates a certain year that is important to Cuba. I'm not sure, but either way, I was super happy to find that at the beach. Super happy. This is one from the old set too. I didn't really learn much about this one, other than it's from Cyprus. I believe when I first showed you this, I thought it was Greek, based on the language, but it's actually from Cyprus. Okay, yeah, this one's also from the old set. £1, 1960. Lady Liz. Okay. So this is a kroner, 1962. 1 krone. I think that was the very first coin that I showed in the series. Look at that ugly motherfucker. Conga AF. Very cool. Okay, let me just make sure I got all the old... I didn't. Okay. I want to be able to put a timestamp in the video to show you the new ones. Alright, there might be one or two small old ones left in there, but for the most part, when we start with the new ones, it'll be all new ones. Okay, so this one's kind of interesting. Republic de Lebanese. And it's got some script on it that I know nothing about. Pretty coin though. What is this one? I'm not so sure what this one is. Oh, it's from Germany, 1920. Because it's got a Pfennig. I see Reich. Dufresne? I don't know. Anyway, this one's really light. I don't think Germany was doing too well economically at the time. Maybe they had no metal. So this was really the one that I wanted to come back to. When I showed you this, when I showed you guys this the first time, it was in like no detail, and you probably had no idea what I was fawning over. This is what I was fawning over. Look at that. Just a phenomenal specimen. I don't really know what it's worth or anything. I did do a little bit of research though, and that A means that it was struck in Berlin. And all of the German coins that I have basically have that A. I keep hoping for like a Munich or something, but I'm just not getting it. Very cool, man. And then this one, my favorite one. Another German a Pfennig. Deutsches Reich, 1899. I still just find it hard to believe that. How different the world was when that was struck. Crazy. And you see the A at the bottom there. Denoting Berlin. Awesome. Alright. Let's get to the newer ones, which aren't quite as exciting, but I shouldn't say that. It might even be more exciting for the people in my audience, so let's get to them. Alright, into the new ones. So, if you guys like this video, I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. It's a perfect time for it. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content, because I got more coming for at least the foreseeable future here. So yeah, let's get into this. If you're looking down at that pile, you might have an idea of what's going on here, but that's alright. What we have here is semi-newish Canadian and American. I don't know why I left that mouse right there. Silver pieces. So all these that I'm going to show you will be silver. 52 blue nose. And there's a couple really cool ones in here. One of them's in frame right now. But there, yeah. Anyway, let's get through just the dimes and stuff, and I'll just show you them right quick. And because most of them are just from the 50s and 40s, and not super cool. So I'll do a little montage here, just showing you all of them. Alright, that's all of them. So let me just, there's a couple of old ones that were scattered in here. Let me just very quickly show you those. Another one from Cyprus, I think. Yeah, I think. Kind of a cool looking plant on that. Kind of cactusy looking thing. Pretty cool. And I saw another one. I know I did. Where was it? Yeah, this. Just a 69 mark from Denmark. Still pretty. Okay, let's get into these ones. So, this one is a sixpence, 1941. Their boy George VI. Very reminiscent of the size of a Canadian dime. Very nice looking coin. Put the no, actually leave it here. Let me show you one of the American ones. We'll start with this one. So these are called Buffalo nickels. This one's supposed to have a year right there, but it's gone. And because it protruded, that apparently is pretty common for the year to be gone. 5-cent Buffalo nickel. Very pretty. I've wondered whether these aren't counterfeit or not. If you look at the America, the A is touching the rim. I don't know how likely these are to be counterfeited, but I thought that was a little weird. Let me know what you think in the comments. Here's the other one. This one has the year on it. $1936. And a little better shape than the other one. Now these are supposed to have mint marks on them. That's another reason I'm wondering whether they're counterfeit. Between the E and the C and 5 cents down there, but this one doesn't have it. But a very nice looking coin. Very nice looking. Okay. Let's choose one of these. So another United States. This one's a dime. And I believe they call these Mercury dimes, I believe. But look at that, just a gorgeous coin. The Americans knew how to make nice looking coins. Know how to, I should say. They still make nice looking coins. Felt like there was something crawling on my leg there. That was nice. Alright, so what's this one? $19.16. It's 10 cents. I think that says Canada. Yeah, that's a George V. Awesome coin. A lot going on in 1916. A lot going on. Let's stay on that train, I think. So you'll see this one's tiny. 1917, and if you look around the rim, Newfoundland. I'll flip the back and I'll explain why that has Newfoundland and not Canada, just in case you don't know. Most of you probably do. Beautiful coin. So Newfoundland didn't enter the Confederation of Canada until, I'm not going to look this up. This is Canada trivia here. I believe it was 1949 when they were either 49 or 69, one of the two. I know it ends in 9. I think it's 49. Is when Newfoundland entered the Confederation, which is hard to believe about, man. Like, hard to believe, because that's you know, within my parents' lifetime. It's crazy. Crazy. They might feel now they're better off staying out. So we again have another depiction of George V. No crown this time. I think I told you guys that I had seen depictions of him like that. So this would have been the very last year of his rule. 6 pence. Don't know much about him. I believe he was an older man when he died and passed rule to his son. But I'm not sure, though. I'm sure there's people who watch this who are much more up on the monarch than I am. Still a gorgeous coin, man. Just gorgeous. So we already saw the other one of these, but another Mercury dime. So I guess that's an axe. This one's got a little more detail. Okay, so, sorry about that. Let's get back to this. So, yeah, like I was saying, this is a Mercury dime, and as you can see, that is an axe. I didn't really realize that before. Oh, come on. Cam man. There we go. Yeah, it's an axe. With some pretty flowers behind it. Let me see if I can stop shaking like a drunk on Sunday morning. $19.27. God, that's so pretty, man. So nice. Thank you, Grammy. You really are the best. This one's a little different. My dog's freaking out. Having a hard time filming today. This has to be newer, yeah, 67. FDR? I think that's who that is, right? Yeah. Last couple here. This is another, we already saw one of these. This one's in rough shape though, 10 cents. I'm not sure the year on this one, so we're kind of going to be finding that out together. I think it's on the other. I hope it's on the other side. Oh no, maybe it's not. If that's the case, I think that's the first coin in this set. I see a 9. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get a year off that. Oh well, that's literally the only one in the set so far that has been like that. And we have Mr. Washington, 1940, on one of my favorite coin series. That eagle quarter, just so gorgeous, man. So gorgeous. Especially on like a really high circulation coin. It's so nice. Alright, that's going to do it. Alright, if you guys enjoyed today's coin collecting video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that way you're following along when when I upload a video. And other than that, make sure, if you think you know someone in your life who might enjoy my videos, sharing it with them would really help me. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, guys, until next time, we'll catch you then. Peace.